Hello, my name is Ilene Wood, and this is today's episode of Bag Lunch. Today we're going to talk about a group of handbags that span the 50s and the early 60s. They're done by several different manufacturers, but predominantly from one. These are mostly bags from a company called Soirée. Now, we have shown other examples of their bags which were ornamented with jewels on the front. These are quite different in that these were using a process that at the time was referred to as under glass. These bags have a fabric that has either been embroidered or encrusted with gemstones, and it's protected under a layer of clear plastic. And most often the back was not ornamented. So this is a very special one in that it has a period tapestry look, but done in very garish 50s, 60s colors. And it's kind of a mashup of two different design elements. I find this bag tremendously fun. This is a bag that is celebrating the costumes of some Native Americans. And they feel like the clothing that they would have worn, but done in a very stylized 1960s way. And I love the bright colors and the beading. This bag is also from Soirée. This bag is also by Soirée. And it uses a toile fabric, which is a fabric from colonial times that was printed with a continuous design that featured people and outdoor scenery in many cases. And these are what appear to be little colonial people cavorting outdoors. She's wearing a little blindfold, so they're playing a game. And what's really fun about this particular underglass bag by Soirée is the quilting and the stitchery on top of the plastic. This is a bag that is also under glass, but a bit different from the others in that it features a very stylized cubist design that is a stylized image of a violin. And it looks as though it is a line drawing perhaps by Picasso, or at least that's the element that the designer of the fabric was channeling. But this bag has a much more modern appearance than the others I've shown you, and also as evidenced by the more directional design as it moves toward a double hand tote bag. Everyone who is designing bags apparently wanted to get into the act. This is a bag that's done by Harry Rosenfeld, who is one of my favorite designers. And he did a number of high-end bags, and we've shown you some of his bags in other episodes. A lot of his bags are done of leather with raised beautiful brass elements that look like cherubs or nymphs or shapes. And this one is him channeling under glass. And what makes it kind of special to me is the very unusual shape, the north-south, meaning taller than it is wide shape. It's a bit eccentric and wonderful. And I also love the very stylized imagery of the women who look like a Godet's lady print type of fashion illustration on the front, and it's popped up with large rhinestones. So I love the fact that Harry Rosenfeld has channeled typical Godet's lady book fashion illustration, and this is a very special under glass handbag, perhaps my favorite. So thank you once again for joining us for today's episode of Bag Lunch.